everyone, it is Susie, and I hope everybody's doing well. So ready to be able to have another journal completed. I've been really busy lately. I am getting ready to list my house for sale, so I have really been busy, like cleaning, out closets and drawers, and especially the craft room. As sad as it is, my craft room has taken up a spare room and the basement. So, and plus the Etsy shop. It just takes up a lot of room in my house. So anyway, I have really been busy going through things and trying to clean things out and, organizing a little better. And so I was happy to get this journal done. And it is just gorgeous. This is the AfterMidnightDesigns Cherry Orchard Junk Journal. It's like a kit. And anyway, it is just so cute. I have printed all the images on the white Hammer Hill premium color paper. And that paper is so soft. It is just so soft. I just love it. Very thankful for Miss Debbie, who introduced me to the paper there. I absolutely love it. And it does make your images just pop when you print it on that paper. So sometimes paper does make the difference on your images. So with that said, let's get into the journal. I did use Ruby and Pearl tutorial on the open spine. Now mine is a little different than the way she showed, but I made it work for me. But I love the open spine concept. I absolutely love it. And it was very, very easy to do. Love the image on the cover. I did keep the cover really simple. And anyway, this is the first page as you open. And what I was going for was like a Polaroid shot. And so this was my best attempt at a Polaroid shot right here. And anyway, it was a lot of fun. I love the jars that come in the kit. I just had fussy cut these out. I did stitching all around the jar. Now, most of my stitching is in the pink. I decided to go with pink for the cherry blossoms. And I have got some black stitching in here as well. So I've just cut that out and stitched around it, put a couple, well, I used a lot of quotes from Mrs. Coggs, her words in quotes. And I believe this is the journal one, but I love using the words in quotes. And I thought, oh, how wonderful it would be to just kind of incorporate them in this journal. So here is just that little jar that has been placed on some, of course, stained music sheet. Use some corrugated cardboard there. I just happened to have a box at the time when I was getting ready to start this journal. And I love that this has a little bit of the white backing. It was on a white box. So I just decided to use it. Look at this image. Isn't that beautiful? I loved every image in this kit. And this here, I've just got a pocket made with the postcard. And a fun story about these little tags here. But here's a little tag from the kit. I did just some cute stitching on that. As I was cleaning a closet that I probably, had when I first moved in the house. And I've been in this house about 8 years, something like that. And so when I was cleaning out the closet, I did find a tub that I had these stamped. These were actually a stamp. And I don't even have this stamp anymore. Don't even know where it would possibly be. I think, I've probably donated it or something at some time. And anyway, I found a sheet of these, and I thought, oh, how fun. I did like this stamp, and so I decided just to cut those out and go ahead and put them in the journal. So that was kind of a fun find. Here is another really pretty image. I just love these. And here I've done some stitching, just layered some, you know, some of the parchment paper and that and the corrugated board. Put a little doily in this one. Here's another fun big jar. This is just fun. I did all the stitching around it, added a little paper ruffle there, and then I just did a little collage on the back. Another really pretty image. And of course I have added I love adding the envelopes. I think it gives you more journaling spots in your journal. Plus, you know, it just adds a little something to the page without actually taking up the whole page to put a collage on. So I always make journals for journaling. I very seldom ever do a lot on a journal page, because I think a journal ought to be for journaling. So on this I think this piece had a little tear in it, so I used the age tape to kind of just fill in that tear. Here's another one of the pretty little little jars there. Love how this image comes out. It almost looks like like you colored it with a crayon. I love that. And then here is one of the tags. Now I have decreased sizes on some of this stuff, so I believe this is the actual size of the tag on one of the sheets, but I may have used it again somewhere else, and I have decreased the size. So here is another little image. I've just cut that out of a tag that I had kind of shrunk a little smaller. Here is another little envelope here. This one, I just love the cherry blossoms. Love, love, love them. And absolutely love it. And here are like the tickets that I've added in the little booklets. I made each booklet kind of a good size, you know, a booklet, so that there would just be lots and lots of opportunities to write. And of course the rusty paper clips. I really have a hard time rusting paper clips now. They just make them where they just won't hardly rust. They're not hardly rustable. So here is one of the little envelopes that you can cut out. And then here is the little booklet. And I love the pink and black colors together. I just really, really like that. I added a couple of different colors here on the seam binding. I have some coffee dyed, and I have some, I believe this is the taupe color seam binding. And then I've just added the corrugated board there. Lots of lines for writing there on that sheet. And here is another pretty collage sheet on that image, on that digital. And then here is one of the little envelopes that you can cut out from the kit. Here I've just made a little place for writing. It just kind of folds up. You can't get too awful big in these envelopes, or I didn't want to get them too awful big and puffy on those. And then I've just added a little number there. I think this actually came off one of those like manufacturing round tags. So it's a nice sturdy little number there. And then here is another take on the Polaroid. This is the second signature. And then here I've just added a lot of the tags and things. So I did stitching on all of the tags, and I have printed this yellowed stained, almost like a tea stain color there on the back of these tags. This one I printed some lines. Lines on the back of the postcard. Now this I left empty. Love the little bird on the back, but I left this empty so that it can be filled by the recipient. So, oops. Let's move that down a bit. And then another little, just that corrugated cardboard there. Here I've got a little stained glassine bag. Got thoughts put on my little jar. Now this is, I think, is the only jar I did not stitch around, or I may have another. I may have left a couple unstitched. Here I've just got this filled with a couple of little tags there, and this jar is not stitched around either. So I did have a couple that I didn't stitch around. And then this is a couple of more of those little tags there for writing on. And that just sets in there. And I've used creative and inspiration on the little words. Love this. I love the little collage with the people. Old photos. Love that. And then here is another little envelope that I've put, just sewed a little bit of a tag in that one. Just fun little writing spots. This is really cute. I love this photo of this gentleman here. And then here is, looks like my page got a little bent there. And then here I've just added this little jar on the tag. Observations. And this is just a little, it's got a little parchment, a couple of tags I've added in that. Just a little booklet there. And then another little envelope. This one I've got stories. And I tried to incorporate as many jars as possible because I just love the jars. I just thought that was such a fun idea in that kit. I absolutely loved it. Love this. I just love those photos. And then here is another little jar I've put on the, and of course a little collage on the back. So, and then here is the back cover. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. This was really a fun kit. I hope that you'll go over and check it out. And anyway, I probably won't be putting out much content over the next probably couple of months because like I said, I am trying to get the house listed, and I'm, you know, of course, going to be moving. And anyway, guys, so I hope to just see you kind of here and there for the next couple of months. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a great day.